Hi everyone, it's Kirsten Questions channel. I know it's really early in the morning to do a video. I'm on my way to the gym. I just want to speak about the trade period. As much as it hurts a little bit to really say, but I think because the way it's gone down, and I think that now I was really upset Thursday night. It's something that you don't see. Obviously losing 4 players and not picking up anyone in the trade period, and it's disappointing that aspect that we can't. But we got rid of 4 players who recently played their roles, and I'll go through them and I'll do what I'll do is I'll go through each club and I'll do a season prediction for next year. Don't know if I'll do one before pre-season or after pre-season, but certainly is one of them to consider. So we didn't receive any players, but I'll go through Tom Phillips. And Tom Phillips' best footy is on the wing, no doubt. I think that's always going to be the best footy. He played a little bit this year on the wing, and mainly been playing the half or flank for the Pies. I thought that he was going to stay, and that's why when I do player ratings videos, you're not expecting decent news, really. You think they'll say trade period comes around, and 9 days in the trade period, I don't think any of those deals get done, to be honest with you, if they were within 3 days. But Tom Phillips, despite having a down year, I think he has played that role at half or flank and even on the wing, the best that he can. Even if he doesn't get a win, he can go on the cross half back and get it. So I don't think that matters too much. But it's one of the situations. Jaden Stevenson, there's a lot of issues with him at the Hubs. The rumours I hear about him, which I'm not going to go much into, but I think now that sadly he has gone, I wasn't expected. Obviously Jeff Walsh came out and had his reply. Nathan Buckley tweeted as well. It is probably one of the toughest thing to do, really. When you know that you're going to have to make some tough calls, but with Stevenson and even Phillips, I thought they would stay on. I don't think Stevenson's worth that much. I think 2 good years within that, you could give him a little bit more money, but the issues with Stevenson, as much as I love him as a player, and I'm pretty sure I got a photo of him, and certainly the one that are very interesting, and it's a sad day. It is a really sad day for us supporters as well. Atu Bosvanalaki was another one. He left, and Joffa's great grandson. he left because there wasn't much opportunities, and he thought by going to another club, I think, would help in that. We got to remember too that you're not always guaranteeing a top four. Well, not a top four, but you're not guaranteeing a spot in the team. Even if you play, you join a new team, you're going to have to earn your spot. And even James Stevenson, even Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips will replace the Isaac Smith role, but if there is someone else from the Hawks that do force him out of that winger spot, then, sometimes you're just going to have to push your way in. And that's football. It's sport in general. You have to earn your position. You have to keep fighting. And it's not personal as well. But just thought I'd do this trade period wrap review situation that's going on at Collingwood. And another one is Adam Treloar. Now, I got a photo of Adam Treloar down the Holland Centre. And these players, I generally do have a general love, because they're your boys. They are really what you expect. And it hurts. It does. Even talking about it nearly makes me emotional. But next year, I do want to wish all of them good luck in the future. I actually managed to play a few games this year. Adam Treloar did his hamstrings. If I were the Western Bulldogs, I probably would not do that deal. To keep Dunkley, but then Dunkley may want to go. And especially when Dunkley gets pushed out in midfield, now that the club hasn't done the deal, even Essendon for that matter, if he can't work his way in, it's going to be a tough midfield to get in. Even Adam Treloar's situation, he may not play every week. He might get injured, and unfortunately he's had 2 hamstrings, where he's missed like 9 weeks for a double hamstring, and he missed like a month there off footy. And he did that in the pre-season. So again, it's always a risk. It's a risk-reward game, to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be sad. Definitely. Now at trade picks we got 14, 16, 65, 70, 75, and 82. Now, probably cop the wrong end and stick with that. But, yeah, generally, I still think that I would not, you want to get some plays in and see how you go that way. We all hear these rumours and we all, the supporters say, oh, that's bullshit, blah, 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 it's all rumours in Duanga and all that sort of stuff. But when they're proven to be correctly, the supporters are up in arms with it. Look, I am sad. I'm not going to broom. I'm not going to have a dig at them. I truly understand. I don't think the club handled it really well. The backlash. They said because it wasn't because of salary cap issues, when I think there's clearly something about that. as well. But in hindsight, what's done, it's been done. I'm still going to support Collingwood. I did join Blue Board fan camps on Thursday night. And they can feel the hurt. And they could see that I was hurting emotionally. I didn't want to do this by blasting the club. I just want to see what they say with each player. Clearly there's issues in hubs with players and teams, and especially James Stevenson, like not being able to have his mum and dad in the hub, it can affect him. And his form has affected him as well. Kicked over 30 goals 2018. 2019, was in good form and until he got suspended. Just the off-field stuff as well, which we're not privy to inside information. No one is, you know. You hear rumours and tend to go by people close to them, and I know all of them want to stay, but at the end of the day, it's footy. I still think we'll be top 4. And when I do the predictions for next year, I think there are some players that come in and can play their role in 2021. Now, whether or not it's a statement, whether or not, I'm not 100% sure. But I just wanted to say that, I'm hurt. It's hard. Probably hurting as well is another thing. And just gotta stick with the club through and through. You can't just change, because what happens if, we win the premiership next year and I'm voting for a different team? I don't think that would be right. So, Collingwood won. So, I know one of our supporters is saying the side by side should be taken out of the song, but at the end of the day, they make their decisions. Heads probably will roll, and maybe there might be some drops on the line, but I think because we haven't won a premiership, and the stuff about Adam Treloar that his kicking efficiencies isn't always good. I tend to agree with that a little bit in a way. And 900,000 is probably worth that, but when you communicate, when you're only getting possessions and not getting the numbers and the stats as well, you tend to think, is it really probably worth it, to be honest? As much as possible, and it should hurt. But other than that, So that's just my thing on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to post notifications. Tell your family, tell your friends. As usual, calm the pies. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Obviously, I want your guys' opinion. Other than that, I'm out.